I want his brother to actually know that he has a basketball in his hands.
Yeah, I've got it right here.
Stars last night.
Keep going. What?
I don't know.
Gabe,
We listen to this every game.
Yeah.
Oh my god,
Through
really?
the night.
Make sure you.
You guys sound absolutely amazing.
Oh,
This mic
boy.
just makes me want to sing, but like I'm terrible at singing.
Wow, I mean,
almost
I don't
like
think, I don't think Central Vermont is going to disagree with that.
Oh no! Oh no!
Yeah.
What if they already started the podcast?
Yeah.
Did you actually?
No.
Oh.
Of course not. No. Would I do something like that? Shep, you know me now.
I know, right?
Would I do something so asinine
Never.
like that? Never. I mean,
Never.
that's like,
He's lying.
no. Why would I do that? Tanya MacAuley, Lori Shepard,
Are we started?
and a couple of the ladies here from the. They're still wondering if we're live.
I know they are. Exactly.
Jeez.
You're going to be talking for 30 minutes and they're still not
My
going to think you're live.
God, they just don't.
We've been live.
Tanya,
Yes.
first off, welcome to you. I mean, we're just so glad. We've been trying to set this up now for a while,
A long time, yeah.
and finally, it has happened.
It's here.
The next thing is the Wienermobile. I don't know if that's ever going to show up.
Can you-
but we would like it parked right here.
All right. What do we
Sudoku.
need to do
Well,
to get the Wienermobile in here?
I don't know how to get that in here. I was just going to bring Suduk in.
Can we get Sudoku?
Who used to drive the Wienermobile?
Okay.
Oh yeah, she's a legend.
Do you
she's
think
a
that
legend.
that's still on her resume? Drove the Wienermobile?
Yeah, 100%.
Gotta be.
You
Yeah.
think so?
Oh, yeah.
We all wish we had that on our resume. I wish I did.
We need to get Sue in here. Hopefully, that'll happen sooner than later.
Okay.
We'll try and make it happen soon.
Yeah, it took us a while to get these ham bones in here.
So we're gonna Can you introduce the ham bones, please, if you would? These lovely,
Go ahead,
lovely.
Coach MacAuley.
Yeah.
We have Yvonne Robert, we have Gracie Martin, and we have Sage MacAuley. All our captains on the Spaulding girls basketball team.
Wow.
Good group.
Stage fright.
I'm so glad you guys are here, and your singing skills.
Oh.
Are the basketball skills better than the singing?
Thankfully,
skills,
yes, they
Coach?
are much better than their singing skills.
Okay. So what's the deal now? You're the coach. Lori, you're the assistant coach.
We coach together. We're
So
a team.
how do you guys know each other? Because
Oh, gosh.
Lori was back in
Don't date
It's a
yourself.
lot of years back.
so back in '82 when you guys got arrested crossing the border. Was that the
I
beginning?
thought that
Not
was
everybody
between
knew
you
about
and
that.
I. T, I'm sorry.
that
I
actually
thought it was
happened?
between JD
No, that
and
didn't
I.
actually happen.
Oh
no.
my
You
god.
guys don't know about that when they got
Lori
busted
got
crossing the
arrested
border?
across the border.
Yeah, that's how they met.
Black leather suits on too.
No.
And high heels.
No way. You don't wear high
Look
heels.
at me.
That's how Gracie knows.
Back
it's
in
wrong.
the 80s.
Lori,
hey.
you did not get arrested.
Did you have the big hair?
No, you know what, Gracie? I don't even think my hair's ever.
Her hair is exactly the same.
It's the same.
It was a little longer in the back, but other than that,
Yeah, I
it's
might
the
have pulled a
same.
mullet,
Mullet?
off Gracie.
How did you two meet?
Was it through mutual friends?
Yeah, I think so. And then
I know I was at her wedding.
and then we reconnected through basketball
Yep.
when you were coaching at Williamstown, and you brought me to be your JV coach,
And then I bolted on you.
and then you left me there.
Things happen for a reason.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
they do. We took the path of least resistance at
Yes.
times.
Oh, I've done this.
I
with-
wish I was on the sideline with her up at Hazen too.
Yeah.
I
But
tried.
She was at Hazen as
tried.
well.
I've done this with several friends, so I follow. I understand. So, but you, Lori, you had kind of hung up the whistle
Yep, definitely.
coming
I
out of Northfield.
coached there for 15 years and I always wondered with playing sports, when do you know when to get done? You know, when you're in your 50s, you can't walk anymore.
Sure.
And I thought the same thing with coaching. And it's just something you just know. You do. You can't describe it. And after 15 wonderful, amazing years at Northfield, I'm like, I think it's time
Yeah.
to get a different voice in here. And I'm going to go bother Carl Parton. So I thought never ever would I step on the sideline of a hardwood floor again
Wow.
until this person contacted me.
Yeah. What
And-
did she say?
She said, I'm going to apply, correct me if I'm wrong, for the Spaulding job.
No. First, I said, "Hey, Shep, you want to apply for the Spaulding girls varsity
So I knew
basketball
I did it wrong.
Yeah.
coach?" And she said, "No."
I'm done.
And I said, "Well, if I apply, will you be my assistant?"
Okay.
And she had to think about it for a little bit,
No, I did not.
about a minute or two.
Okay. Wow.
And
That
then she
long.
said, "Yes."
She's the only one, and I've said this to you and Raylene a couple times. She's the only one that could get me to
You understand?
share the sidelines, because it's when you have an assistant coach, you guys got to work extremely well together, but you got to be extremely comfortable with one another.
Sure.
You got to give good love, tough love, hugs when we need it.
And how long have you been coach, assistant coach?
4 years.
This is our
4
fourth
years.
year
Any
together.
fights between the two of you?
I mean, we just give each other a look. I don't give her a. If I have, I given you a look.
No, I may give you.
I get the looks. JD, I'm gonna take a video sometime of Tanya's looks that she gives me because
They're-
I get a little scared.
They're nasty?
Well, I just get her eyes. No, they're not nasty.
I
I know what she's thinking though at the same time.
I saw the two of you, the photograph that Raylene posted on Facebook, and it looked like you guys are like peanut butter and jelly sitting behind the
Absolutely.
booth there. I mean,
Oh, that was our CVT night.
Yeah.
Which I got to get her behind the mic again.
okay.
And we'll get a playoff game in here.
We
Yeah,
work very, very well together.
We do.
So, Tanya,
comfortable.
Lori has explained to you and to the girls. I hope the girls understand that that I don't really know much about sports.
I did hear that.
You've heard
Yeah, I have heard.
that rumor,
Yeah.
and Lori's been trying to explain the difference to me between the orange ball and the brown ball. So I think I got it now. So this is basketball. This is the Spaulding girls varsity team.
Yes.
Is the season still on?
Yes.
Where are we right now?
Girls, you want to answer that?
You guys want to answer where we're at?
Yeah. What's going on?
Tell them your record in the regular season and what's happening now.
We're
16-4.
16-4.
Okay.
And we play tomorrow our quarterfinal game, 2:00 against Mount Abe.
Revenge.
Yeah.
Revenge, because that's who we lost to in the state championship last year.
39-40?
Oh well,
Yes.
Yeah, we lost to them this
Yep,
season.
we lost
too.
to them
them
by
in-
1 point.
Yes.
Yep.
And
And-
the first 30 Spaulding students that show up get in free.
Whoa.
Yeah, you got to say that
Courtesy of
again.
Spaulding
Say it
girls
again.
team.
Say it again,
that
Gracie.
again.
Our Spaulding students, first 30 that show up to the game tomorrow. Doors open at 1:20. Get in for free, thanks to our team.
And that's at Spaulding?
Yes.
2 o'clock tip.
So
What-
the girls took out of our varsity basketball budget some money that they have raised, and they are paying, these girls are paying for the first 30 Spaulding students to get it into our game for free.
That's freaking awesome.
It is awesome.
It is awesome.
Because
Yeah.
normally students get in for free, but since it's playoffs now, they have to pay.
That's
$5
amazing.
they have to pay,
Also,
and it all
people
goes to
don't really
VPA,
come to
not,
our
Yeah,
not
true.
Spaulding.
Kind of a
Vermont
motivator.
Principals
So,
Association.
okay. So how many more games do we have left in the season?
So we finished the season 16-4,
okay.
and we're the 3 seed.
All right.
We opened Wednesday night with Middlebury, and that score was
2 to 29.
All right.
And now we're in the quarterfinals against Mount Abe.
Got it.
And we lost to them in the state championship last year,
By
36 to 33.
Yep.
And we lost to them this season, 40 to 39.
Okay.
And this is for the right to go to the Barry Odd Final
Right.
Four. Yep.
That's going to start up when now?
Next
Well,
Wednesday.
Okay.
actually Monday. It'll start off Monday.
Right. But
When
when we
it-
win.
Yeah, when we like. Sorry.
There's
Okay.
wood right in
Yeah.
front
Yeah,
of you.
yeah. Okay. Whew.
we
Not
would
Thank you.
So when is this game against Mount Abe?
Tomorrow
Tomorrow?
at 2.
Tomorrow at 2.
at Spaulding.
Yes. What's going to happen to you both as we get into the Final Four here? What happens?
Well, I don't sleep.
I was going to say Tanya doesn't sleep.
Okay.
I don't eat much.
Okay.
I pace a lot.
Yeah.
And I beg this one to just talk to me.
Yeah.
Oh, you do?
Because I become a nervous wreck.
So you want to draw her in. You don't want to say
Yeah, no.
stay away.
Just distract me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Does she do that?
Yes.
All right. Shep, what happens to you? Do you chew the fingernails?
No, I giggle nervously internally.
Okay.
But because we have such a good rapport and so much mutual respect for each other,
Right.
we talk. We just talk.
Okay.
And I think we always get across what we need to these wonderful young ladies to our left. But teenagers don't always hear what you're saying.
No, stop it.
They don't always hear what you're saying. So but this is a pretty special group. I got to say, they're a very special
How
group.
many players on the team? These are the three captains.
Yep.
How many players on the team?
We have, during the season, we had 11 players.
Okay.
And we brought up 2 JV players just for playoffs.
To get the experience.
Just to get the experience, to
Okay.
practice with us. They probably won't see minutes on the floor, but they get to wear the uniform. It gets them excited for the years to come.
Okay.
And JD, we've lost to this team twice. 3 points and 1 point. Gracie,
Gracie, how do you
how do you
feel
feel
about
that?
You've lost to this team twice, Gracie.
Yeah. I mean, I was really verbal about it in practice today. I want to beat this team more than anything.
What's verbal? Break it down.
Yeah,
for me.
say what you said.
Yeah, what did you say?
Oh
Air it
God.
out, Gracie.
Oh God. I mean,
Swore a
God.
little. What? She swore a little.
I did swear a little.
'Kay.
I just said that there is no way in hell that this team is going to beat us on our floor for the third time. They think they can walk all over us.
Where's the whistle?
Yeah, who's got the whistle?
There you go.
Oh, because I cursed.
All right, so twice in a row that Mount Abe has
Yeah.
taken
And one
it.
was a state championship.
But it's fine that they beat us by 1 because we're going to take care of business tomorrow.
It's hard to beat a team.
Take
3
care of
times.
business is the main theme.
times.
It is hard to beat a
It's our
team
turn.
3 times.
Our turn.
JD, you can't sleep tonight because none of us are sleeping
No.
tonight. Well, they have to. We don't. We won't.
What did coach and assistant coach say to you at that 39-40 loss?
That's a good question.
I remember half.
Like during halftime?
At the end of the game.
Oh, we didn't talk.
Yeah, we
at
didn't
the
talk after the game.
They're right.
But
Nothing
at
else said.
halftime, I remember Shep came in yelling.
What was she yelling?
They both did. Well, Tanya was talking about how there's 5 seniors on our team and we better not hang our heads and give up like this. And Shep was talking about our defense per usual.
Probably about our boards, too.
Yeah.
Rebounding.
What are boards?
Rebounding.
Rebounds.
What the hell's that?
Get it?
Like when,
Stop it.
when a
Draw
team,
it up on the board.
like when you're like your team or the other team shoots.
Show me
Oh,
on the
How do
board.
you show a rebound on the board?
Come on,
you got to get artistic.
come on, I
Just
know
get
about
artistic.
microphones and stuff. I don't know this.
like the ball. Like here's a player. The ball shoots it.
Yeah.
They shoot it.
The ball holds
No,
on
they-
fire.
Oh, they shoot it.
Yeah,
Oh, okay. You have a player and they shoot it, right? They shoot that orange ball.
that's a 3-pointer.
Well, no, it's not. A 3-pointer's back here.
Okay. Oh, got it. Yeah.
Yeah. So, and then if you miss, like let's say the ball went back here,
Yeah.
then like you have another person get it, and if the person gets the ball after it's shot, then that's a rebound.
Okay. Oh,
That's- or a
well,
board.
I understand. Or a board. Okay. You're getting fancy on me.
Yeah, you got to get the lingo down.
See, I'm working on the lingo. I'm going to learn a lot from you, Shep. I'm telling you.
We have bunnies. We have boards.
Oh yeah, we have
Todd.
bunny. Oh no, the bunny.
Does JD know who Todd is?
Oh, we
How
should
come
have
you
brought
guys
Todd.
didn't bring Todd?
Who's Todd?
Todd.
He's
The
a
bunny.
bunny
He's our
rabbit.
pet bunny.
I didn't know
What's
props
going
were
on
involved.
here?
He's a stuffed animal. He's our pet bunny.
Okay, wait. Tell him what a bunny is.
Tell him what a
Why
bunny
don't you
is.
tell
so
us,
a
Sage?
bunny
Yeah,
is,
why don't you
like an easy layup is a bunny because
Okay.
it's easy.
Like right
So
under
it's
the
a bunny.
basket.
Yeah. So we have a bunny as our mascot because we need to make our bunnies. So we give Todd a high five for every game.
So we don't miss our bunnies.
We had to buy Todd because we were missing our bunnies.
Yep.
Whose idea was it to? Who said? You know what? I got a great idea. Let's bring a stuffed bunny rabbit in.
That was Lori Shepard's.
Was mine.
And he has a jersey
Ill.
too.
And he has
Yep.
he
And
has a
jersey
Spaulding
on.
Shep has
jersey.
like
I knew
Yeah.
JD
But
would
you
get a
guys,
kick out
but
of
you
that.
guys don't do any like voodoo stuff with this bunny rabbit.
I mean, no, we don't.
Other opposing teams' jerseys.
Our groom
and
stays in the
things like
locker
that.
room.
Oh, that's something. That's a good
Yeah,
idea.
That's
you know?
just a thought.
Sage, what do you do
weird.
when you miss a bunny?
Yeah, if you miss
What
a bunny,
does Sage do, or what does the team do?
No, what does
what does Sage
Sage's
do?
Oh,
She do a dance?
What do you say?
No.
Oh,
Shoot.
Sage definitely.
oh my God!
there it is.
Quitting basketball. I'm
That's
so
so
bad.
sad.
I don't
Why
even
do I
know
play
what.
this
Yeah. Why do I play basketball?
She says, "Oh my
Bleeping
bleeping God."
Okay, wow.
She
when she
gets very
misses.
upset when she misses a bunny.
Well, they're easy
Very.
bunnies, and I should be making them.
I think everybody gets mad. It's just
Sage
Sage
shows it the
yeah, she does.
Yeah.
Sage does show it the most.
So
Which
it's,
means you're passionate.
You might
then.
want to go to
kinda
the game tomorrow
competitive.
just to see
Just a
these
little.
guys.
seriously, I mean, this sounds fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not like a gosh golly gee. Oops,
No.
I missed.
No,
Okay.
Sage never does the gosh golly gee.
maybe we'll get her to do that tomorrow. Let's hope she doesn't miss a bunny though. Let's just have her not miss a
But to be
bunny.
fair, Gracie's not far behind.
Yeah.
Now, on a varsity level, is there any for lack of a better term, any smack that is spoken between the teams, or do we
I
not
think-
allow that?
That's a question for them.
Yeah, that
I mean,
is
we
a
don't
question.
hear it, so
we do not.
I mean, it's to a certain
Provoke that we don't,
Yeah.
but we don't know what goes on out there because I see some looks being given
You do,
between
girls.
Yeah. There actually was one I wanted to ask Yvonne about
when she shot the 3 and gave
at
the
Lake
little
Region.
nod.
Yeah.
At Lake Region. Yvonne, was there a little like smile you were giving the Lake Region girls?
Yeah, I shot it, and she goes, "What the?" And then she turns around, she sees it goes in, and she gives me big eyes, and I go, "Yeah."
Did you fly the bird? No, we don't.
We talk about sportsmanship all the time,
Yes.
but you know what? In the heat of the moment, stuff happens.
This is true. This
Stuff
is true.
happens.
But we definitely don't promote
Yeah.
unsportsman
Provoke,
behavior.
promote, none of that.
This morning we had Jack Wolf in
Yep.
here, and we were we had a great conversation. But part of the conversation was about how adults need to just calm the hell down at some of these games.
Very true.
On a high school level or otherwise, middle school level, just calm down and enjoy the game for what it is and the experience for what it is, and set an example for these students to follow by.
So important.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And we understand that you're amped up and that
Yeah.
at certain times there may be a bad play or what have you. But God, it sucks. But if there's a bad play or whatever, that's life.
Let the players play. Let the
Let
coaches
the players
coach.
play, right?
And as
if-
a parent, you're their biggest cheerleader because they are literally busting their tails out there.
literally,
They are.
And you know what? I always used to say that I never lost a game when I coached from the stands, right? Like, we
a good
all
one.
can tell you what needs to be happening. And actually, we actually have quite a few people who tell us what we're doing wrong after a game.
Oh yeah.
And, you know, it's so easy to coach when you're sitting in the stands
With no
and
pressure.
There's no pressure.
Right.
So, yeah.
You literally have to have like 3 sets of eyes. Your brain has to be separated and compartmentalized. You have to be watching and thinking and multitasking and not only thinking about what's happening right now, but thinking about what could happen in the next few seconds or the next
That's
minute.
exactly it.
or
When
so.
we were at Mount Abe, we had the ball with like 12 seconds to go. And I think we got 3 possessions out of that.
3 out of bounds is
3 where the ball got deflected. It was our ball. So Tanya called 2 or 3 timeouts. Gracie called one of them. And you got to think quickly. because literally 10 seconds went down to 6 seconds, went down to 2 seconds. And these guys are laying it all on the line out there. And I'm pretty sure I told this one after that game how proud I was of her, because you're drawing up those out of bounds plays quickly. You're adjusting on the fly.
Sure.
And we're doing the best we can, because guess what? These players are with us for 3.5 months, 3 months out of the year, and they are like our kids.
Right.
And we're
one of
very,
them is.
yeah, we're very grateful to the parents for letting, us work with their kids, but they're like our kids.
How do you deal, both of you? How do you deal with, some asshat in the crowd who thinks that you should have done this or that, or that you're blind or whatever? How do you? Yeah, we'll throw that one in, Tanya.
Sometimes I handle it very well. Sometimes, I just am like, really? That's what I should have done? Oh, I never thought of that. And I know that they mean well. It's just in the heat of the moment, like, I don't need someone telling me what we should have done, because we know what we we tell them things to do. We make mistakes. They make mistakes.
Sure.
We're all human.
Right.
And in the grand scheme of things, it is just a game.
It's just game.
It's just a game. And these girls, we tell them all the time, and they can verify this, to play for that little girl that they once were, that loved this game so much that that's who they should be playing for, and that's their why.
Do you think they understand the
I don't
grasp
know.
of this?
Do you,
I
girls?
think they do, but
Yeah. I mean, oh my God.
I don't think Sage was
I think
listening.
they're drawing up
These-
an offense
no,
over
no,
there
they've
for
been playing
JD to
tic-tac-toe.
dunk it. Oh, they're
And
playing
I
tic-tac-toe.
beat
That's
Yvonne.
great.
I think I'm so passionate about getting winning tomorrow, because that's our trip to the Odd, and ever since I was a little girl, I would spend every February, every March watching boys girls playoffs, and just thinking watching from the stand, I want to be on that floor. I want everybody cheering for me. I want to score a bucket and contribute to my team, and I mean the ultimate goal is to win a championship.
She's right. You do want to step on that odd floor as a player.
It's so historic. So
Yeah.
historic.
Absolutely. And, I know Sage has been dreaming about it forever. Because as I coached her little brother, that's all she talked about. Or her
Big
older
brother.
brother. Sorry. Her older brother. She just wanted to be on that floor also. Yvonne, as basketball-minded as she is, I know that that's her goal too.
But we've been on, these three girls have been on that
Yeah,
course.
They
last
have.
year, yeah.
Okay.
We fall
They
short.
just want to get back.
but
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
We don't want to just get back.
we want to win
we
a
want
championship. We wanna do.
We want to hang another banner in that gym.
Hell yeah, we want to make right what went wrong last year.
We want to cut down the net.
Yeah, we do want to cut down the net. Get on that damn ladder.
Very well done.
Yeah. Wow.
Very well done.
So, I'm learning, and I'm taking all of this in here at the same time. But I hate to ask this, but I have a lot of curiosity. What if we don't win against Mount Ape? Now, I understand that your response is we will win, or
No, I mean it's a possibility.
Nothing is guaranteed.
Yeah,
Very
but
well.
if we lose, we're done.
okay,
that's it.
yeah,
And it's me and Yvonne's senior year.
Yeah.
So.
it's your senior year, so you guys are out for
Blood.
Okay.
Yeah.
Blood.
You
I'm
said
not
it.
going to say
Blood.
it.
No, you.
I'm
said
not saying it.
it. You said it.
Absolutely. They're out for blood too. I mean, Mount Abe wants exactly what we want.
Exactly.
So both teams are going to come in there playing hard, and it's going to be a battle.
It's gonna be a dog fight.
Yeah,
It is going to be a dogfight. That's actually.
but no,
the
I mean
perfect
no
analogy.
scratching, biting, kicking.
Well, we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see how the game goes.
We just hope it's a shark attack.
Yeah, that's what we. Yep.
So of the three, how many are you seniors? All three of you.
No,
Two.
two.
Just me and Yvonne.
Gracie's a junior.
All right, Gracie's junior. Sage and Yvonne, are you, what's coming next for you guys? Do you want to go on to college hoop?
Yeah. I want to see what you have to say first.
Yeah, Sage, you go first.
I'm looking at Castleton and Norwich playing basketball. And I've got accepted into Norwich so far. So.
Wow.
Ding. Where's the whistle? That's a good one.
That
And
is
Yvonne?
really
Yvonne?
cool.
I have made a decision that I am going to Castleton.
Oh! You better double ding because I don't think it
So
do we know
I'm waiting
that?
Sage for make hers and go to Castleton.
I didn't
with me.
know that.
Yvonne,
You got it first.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
You got it first.
That's my alma mater right there. Castleton. I won't tell you when I went. but
Yvonne
when.
and Sage playing at Castleton together. Is that what you're saying, Yvonne?
Yeah, does that swing your...
Oh, that would be amazing.
Did you save that announcement just for this?
Did you?
Yeah,
It's first we've
First
heard of
we've
it.
heard it.
my God,
Very,
Yvonne.
very proud of you,
Aired out
Yvonne.
got it first. That's
Damn.
amazing.
So you're going?
Yeah.
Wow.
I didn't mean to do that. But
It just
Wow.
happened.
All right.
Don't worry, nobody's listening, Yvonne.
Yvonne, that's really cool.
Yeah.
That's really amazing.
I can't believe you just did that to me.
Yeah. Yeah. But no, not UVM, though.
No.
Okay.
No,
All right.
no UVM's coaches have been in our gym, I don't think.
No.
Okay. All right.
Those D1 schools sometimes, you know.
Gracie, what do you want to do? What do you want to do? Obviously, you're going to play hoop next year.
Yeah, I am.
Okay.
That's a really good question. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't really know what I want to do. Yeah.
All right. Well, no, fair enough. Fair enough. Did you guys do you guys get into any other sports? Are there any? Do we play soccer, field hockey? Is there anything else?
I play soccer and lacrosse as well.
Okay. You love hoop the most.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Yvonne.
Good answer.
I play soccer.
Okay. Gracie.
I did play soccer and lacrosse, but now I'm just focusing on basketball.
All right. Why do you guys? We'll start with Shep.
Oh.
Why do you guys love Shep so much?
Oh.
I have my reasons. I just met her not just a couple of weeks ago.
Weeks? I thought it was a
and
couple of months ago.
Well, maybe it was it was a couple of weeks ago.
No, it's more longer than that.
Was it?
I've been on, yeah.
Okay.
Anyway.
Feels like yesterday. Tripped and fell in love with her. I mean, right off. But I mean, she lives, breathes, tastes, smells sports all the time. Loves them all. I love having her on the air. But why do you guys love her so much?
You can be honest. too,
Assistant
guys.
coach.
You
Well,
don't-
we're going to go pros and cons. So get ready for the
It
cons.
doesn't have to be this, okay?
Yeah. Let's go with the pros.
Oh, pros and cons. I like that.
Let's do pros.
You want me to start?
Yeah.
My pro would be it's hard to have your mother as a coach sometimes, and Lori's someone where I can go to if I'm like struggling getting along with my mother or like need someone else to go to. So, yeah.
Don't make Shep cry. Great assistant coach, though.
Yes.
Does she hand it to you? Does she tell you how it is?
Yeah,
Yes.
absolutely.
Shep, you ever have to hold back with her because mom's next to you?
No.
Don't
God,
talk to my
no.
daughter like that.
No. No.
You never
have-
get any of that?
Never.
Okay. Wow. That's so interesting.
No, it's usually if we see that, you know, she's gone through a rocky patch during
I'm like,
the game.
you talk to
got
her,
her.
I'm
That's
out.
what Tanya. You got her. Yeah, I do. I do.
Wow. Gracie, what say you?
I think. Oh gosh. I don't know. I feel like Shep really instills a lot of confidence in me, which I appreciate because I tend to doubt myself a lot. But she just pushes me to kind of be like a good, like to push me to be a good player, but like be a good teammate for others as well. And I feel like Shep always tells me how similar she was when she was in high school. So like very similar players and stuff.
Very.
And we've been through like she tore her ACL, I tore my ACL. So she's definitely somebody that was super helpful coming back from that injury. So yeah.
We banter about fantasy football
We
a
do.
lot too.
We have a big football connection.
You do?
We
Yeah.
are football
I
junkies.
Yep.
Really?
Yeah, my mom is from Rhode Island, so we are through and through Patriots fans.
Have you ever sat and watched a NFL game with Shep?
I have not.
Okay.
Well, we got to do that next winter, Gracie.
Shep, why don't
It's
we go to a
happening.
game together?
Okay, that's even better.
You know, I had her on just before the Super Bowl. I think it was the Friday before the Super Bowl. And she would, every now and then, she'd be like, she'd have this like twitch in her eye. Like she has this like, I don't know. She was like,
And I heard a rumor that Raylene was trying to get tickets
Yes, to the Super
to
Bowl.
Super Bowl, right?
Yeah.
Raylene, you were going to try and get tickets to the Super Bowl. I heard that on the podcast because I was listening that day. Yeah.
yeah, I did.
Yeah, because you're sending Audrey and I, remember?
Yeah, you were
that's right.
sending her and Audrey.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh, it's amazing.
Yeah, she was like,
Good job, T.
I mean,
good job.
Yeah. For it's sad that someone would go into the Super Bowl screaming, "Go Steelers!"
But I did
You know?
do that, didn't I?
Yeah.
Shep, you're a Steelers fan?
I'm a Dolphin fan.
Yeah,
and
I
then
know.
No, they weren't in the.
That's
Yeah.
And I do cheer for the Steelers.
She didn't
That
get
you
the
learned
memo.
something
No.
new about me,
Not
Gracie. Yeah.
in the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Yep.
the
Gracie,
brown
you
ball.
learned something new about me.
Do you ever hear, Gracie? Do you ever hear Shep's
Predictions?
Yeah. I don't know if I got your Super Bowl prediction.
I beat the EA Madden. I'll tell you that. Remember?
Yes, you did.
70% correct, and he picked the Eagles, or the game picked the Eagles, or whoever compiles all the numbers.
You handed John his ass.
I did. May he rest in peace.
I am going to be asking both of you what your predictions are for the Saturday game, so prepare for that.
oh, my goodness. So,
So,
Yvonne.
yeah, Yvonne, what is so great about Laurie Shepard?
I love Shep's obsession with defense, and I like her little saying, the little thing she says, like, "Bing bang boom."
not even that, but like her analogy
Yeah,
is so out there.
yeah.
You scribbling
But they
these
like
down?
make sense in a weird
Yeah,
way.
they do.
They're just like, I just don't know how she thinks of them sometimes.
right?
So, all right,
Brilliant mind.
So, bing bang boom.
Well, that's Brent
That's her-
Curtis. There's a lot of real estate in that paint.
That is
Yeah.
that is a Brent Curtis line
Bada
right
bing,
there.
bada boom. Yep.
And then coast to coast, and
Yep.
yeah.
I do come out with some
Belly
weird
cuts.
ones. Belly cuts.
Slices our bellies open. We're bleeding.
Blood all over the paint. Yep.
Amazing. This is a book title here somewhere. I'm not sure.
Gracie's going to write the book for me. Yes. Yes.
Wow. Anything else that either one of you want to say great about Shep?
Shep's just like, you're always in a good mood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like,
No, not always.
Except for the mornings.
Except for
Tanya,
some
you're the
early
one.
mornings.
She's the-
well, it depends on how
That's
we're
because
playing.
Tanya gets the.
It depends on how we're playing. Like, if we're playing awful, then yeah, she has every right.
What's what's not so great about Shep?
Oh boy.
What's if you could change one thing about Laurie Shepard, what would it be as a player? I wish she would. What?
Yell at me more.
Oh.
Really interesting.
Like, yeah, individually, like, scream at me. Maybe not scream, but like,
Yeah, not scream.
Okay.
you're not doing your job. Like, as a Patriots fan, Bill
Yeah.
Belichick,
Right.
you're not doing your job.
Okay. All right.
Sometimes I need a slap on the face. Most times.
Remember, we have a game tomorrow. Yes, I know what I'm doing.
Sage, what
Oh no.
what sucks about Shep?
Sucks.
Oh my god.
It's aired out.
I
Yeah,
don't
tear it
really
out.
think anything.
Oh,
I don't know. I
boy.
can't.
Oh,
Well, now you make me
Well,
look
I
bad.
know. I've known Lori more than or longer than everyone else, so it's like hard to like. I don't know. Just like I'm very hard on myself,
Mhm.
and like if I just hate the feeling of like letting my coaches down,
Mm-hmm.
and I've just known her for very long, so it's like hard.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yvonne, what about you?
I don't know.
God, they're being so
I would
nice
say-
to us.
Well, to you. I'm scared.
I would say kind of similar to like I wish Shep would call me out on my individual mistakes. Like
Yeah.
Okay. Can't pass much by her.
Mental notes are building up here for tomorrow.
Oh boy.
I don't know.
All right. Let's shift gears to
Oh, no.
to the coach. What's so great about
Coach T.
Coach T? And Sage, we'll start with you. What's so great about Mom as a coach? I'm not talking about her cooking. Talking about
She
as a
doesn't
coach.
cook for me anymore.
She doesn't. Okay.
We should really start with Yvonne.
Oh my gosh.
You want me to go first?
Yeah.
Yvonne, what's so great about Coach?
Well, I transferred from U32, and I think it was a big difference.
God bless.
Tanya was very welcoming, and she's passionate, and she's not afraid to yell at us, which from my growing up, I had my dad coach me, and he always yelled at us, which is weird that a player likes that, but
Sure.
I want a coach that can be hard on me and yell.
All right. That's a pro.
Yeah.
Is there a negative on Coach T here? It's all right. Do it. Nobody's
I don't know.
holding
Come back
anything
to me.
against you. All right. Gracie, what's so great about your head coach here?
She calls me out on my bullshit, and I love it. When I yesterday in practice, I watched a rebound. I didn't go for a ball, and she called me out, and I really appreciate it, even if I may roll my eyes sometimes. But yeah, I really Tanya will push you beyond what you think you can accomplish, and that's why we are so successful as a team. And I think at first it can be really intimidating. As a freshman, I was so scared. But it just has made me such a better player, especially mentally, just knowing you can push and push. And
Is there something about her that you'd love to change? Boy, these kids are calculated. Their brains are moving.
Don't
Wait,
worry,
I have
you'll
one.
still
I have
start.
one.
Yeah.
okay, what's yours?
I wish that she would run us more.
Yes.
No, I disagree.
More.
At this point, it's not worth it, but don't run us now.
Well, great. Next year,
Grace,
when
you
you're
need to
gone, next year when you're gone, I'm gonna be running 50 suicides every practice.
I feel like sometimes she'll threaten to run us,
And then she does.
and then she doesn't.
That's true.
So what's a suicide? Down and back in 10 push-ups?
No, it's you have
Foul line back, half court back, foul line back.
You
half
Yeah,
You
court-
start-
get the board up there.
Wait, you want me to draw it?
You start here.
Yeah,
Okay, you start up there.
right.
You go here,
Back, middle, back, foul line, back, and then all the way down and back, and that's one.
Ooh, ouch.
So it's like
Yeah.
sprints, like hockey.
And
I do think that the most we've ever ran, she made us run 4 of those last year.
Okay, I'd be hurling hard.
Yeah, you're.
For the first half court. Yes. Wow. All right, Sage, you're up. It's Mom you're talking about now.
Yeah. I would have to say that she holds me to a very high standard, which makes me a much better ball player. And it is very hard, but I know she's doing it because she loves me and she wants the best for me. So, yeah.
She push you a little harder, you think?
Yeah.
Because you're her daughter. Okay.
Which is a good thing. But sometimes I don't like it, but I know it's just for the better.
So if Mom pisses you off during a game, what's it
When Mom pisses you
like?
off.
When, not if.
Sometimes that is, Sage, can you...
I know.
That was good.
Yeah.
That was really good.
Are you do you drive home with Mom at the end of the game?
Not
You
anymore.
don't.
Not
All right.
anymore.
Not anymore. When you get home, do you guys do battle on each other once you get in the house?
Sometimes
You know,
it depends
really
on the
can't
game. It might be the silent treatment when we get home, or it may be if it was a good game, talk about like the good stuff we did. And
Wait, is it silent treatment from you to her or her to you?
Yeah, thank you, Yvonne.
It's both. It's both.
Well, it's Yvonne. To be fair, I'm afraid to say anything because if I do, the claws come out and the door slams and she's in her room.
Oh.
So we just don't talk till she comes out and she's in a better space, and then we can kind of have a few words. But for the most part, I don't even know why I play this sport. I hate basketball.
I'm not shooting anymore.
I'm not shooting anymore.
Not
gosh.
shooting anymore. Of course, they hear it more than we do.
So Saturday's game, 2 p.m. against Mount Abe at Spaulding High School. The first 30 through the door get in free.
First 30 students.
Spaulding
Yep.
students.
Spaulding students.
Yeah, no Mount Abe students.
Yeah, no, we don't like Mount Abe.
We don't play for them.
And then when you win, then we prepare for Wednesday's game 1.
Nope, that will be game 3.
Thank you.
But it'll
At the
be
odd.
At the auditorium.
Final four, yeah.
This is the quarterfinals?
Tomorrow's the quarterfinals.
Tomorrow's
Next week
quarter-
will be the semifinals.
Semifinals.
And then a week from Saturday will be the championship.
What team, I don't want to say what team are you worried about, but what team are you worried about?
We're worried about every team. We've been worried about every team the entire season. I think these girls are very thirsty for this game on Saturday. Mount Abe has that fire. It started from last year and then beating us in the championship game by 3 points. So that, started that burning desire, and then beating them when we drove there and then beating us by 1 point. That kind of fueled the fire even more. So
It should be burning in their bellies.
yes.
It is in ours.
Yeah.
So I think that's, the first fire that, we have, and then we'll take on the next one.
So your Spaulding girls are 16-4 right now?
Yeah, 17 now because
Yeah.
they won their first playoff
right.
game. But on the regular season, yes.
And third
16.
seed.
Yes.
3 seed, yep.
Okay.
Yep.
What are you going to do if we make it to the auditorium? What are you going to do differently?
We're not going to do anything differently. We play the basketball that we play all year long. That's what we do. That's who we are. That's how we got there last year, is by doing what we do every single game.
Okay. What about Montpelier? What about
They're out.
they're out? What about U32's done?
Here they go.
So who do we have here? Who's in right now?
Well, we have Lake Region
Yeah.
is playing Harwood tonight.
It is tonight.
Yeah.
Yes, okay.
And
North Country.
North Country plays Linden tonight.
North Country and Linden.
Linden.
And North Country is the number 1 seed, and Fairhaven is the number 2 seed.
Okay.
And North Country is
yeah.
undefeated.
Okay. Is that it?
Yep.
That's what we're down to.
That's what we're
You
down
start
to.
with 16, and then it goes to 8, and then
Yeah.
tomorrow it'll be 4.
Okay. Garrett Sicily says hello, by the way. He's
Hi,
watching.
Garrett. I miss him a lot. We haven't called games together in a while, so we'll probably call some at the odd.
So who's calling with Carl Parton when you're coaching? Or are
I
you?
don't know. It changes a lot. Sometimes he calls solo. Sometimes he gets Bill Gant, a basketball coach and basketball official. Sometimes Garrett does. Garrett, though, I have to give him a shout out because he gives me the best pep talk texts right before games.
Yeah, we need another one for Saturday.
What's
Yeah.
he say? Like what kind of stuff? What do we hear?
I can read the one from
Would
Wednesday.
you, yeah, if you would, that'd be fantastic. Because I want to hear what Garrett Sicily has to say. Great fisherman, by the way. Jeez, did you catch that show where he was on?
Yes. Him and Chris Martin?
Yeah.
Yes. So he said, this was Wednesday at 4:30. He said, good luck tonight, Coach. It's a new season. Everybody starts 0-0. You want to be 4-0 by the end. You guys are the most underappreciated good team in the playoffs. You seniors know what happened last year. This could be the final time you ever step onto this court. Make sure that doesn't happen. Make their life a living hell. Put your foot on their throat and don't let off it.
This was
all.
this
of
was
them.
for our game against Middlebury.
Yep. We'll get another one tomorrow.
that for Mount Abe.
You guys are the better team. Make sure you play like it. Don't take them lightly because all they want to do is ruin your season.
Yeah.
Take care of business, which is our favorite saying, and move on to the next. Beat the bleep and don't take the brakes off them. I can't say one of those words.
That's awesome.
Garrett's awesome.
I want to make
Awesome.
all of them cry. Cry.
Now they're getting comfortable.
I want all of
You
their
want aired out?
seniors to bawl because they just played their last basketball game on our floor. I want them to hate Spaulding so much.
Well said.
Is this is comfortable now?
Yeah. Well, so
Gracie's airing it out now.
Gracie Martin is going to be a sports
Analysis, broadcast, have her own show.
You need to have her
Like
as
you
an
have?
intern
Okay.
sometimes. She is
She's good.
fantastic on the radio. She knows sports,
She
and
does.
she's very comfortable behind the mic.
I love to talk.
I'll bring her on for a fantasy football special
Would you do that?
because her and I will banter plenty over fantasy football. Yep.
All right.
Yes, I definitely will.
Lori's coming in for the draft
Yep,
also.
the April draft. Yep.
Would Gracie be good for that?
Gracie, do you get into the April draft?
I don't know, like
The college draft?
I don't know many of like the college players.
All right.
I didn't watch that much college.
Definitely
football.
fantasy football, though.
Yeah,
Gracie,
I love to talk
yeah,
crap about
we
everybody
love
who
to
doesn't
talk
play
some
for
fantasy.
the Patriots.
You guys understand, and we said this on this morning with Jack Wolf, that I mean, obviously you know, growing up here in Central Vermont, that high school hoop is, and I said it this morning, I said it on the air, is almost like a religion around here. I mean, people take it very seriously.
That and hockey. I know hockey.
And hockey. Oh,
Yeah.
you were going to make a mention on hockey.
Yes, actually, our boys basketball team is sitting as the number 1 seed right now. 18-0.
18 and 0.
18.
They
They're
are
playing tonight.
killing it.
Senior night.
Senior night tonight at
Tonight.
Spaulding High School against Williamstown. So a nice rivalry game. The girls' hockey team just finished 19-0-1. So obviously the number 1 seed. I do want to give a shout out to Rebecca McKelvey, who is a senior at Spaulding, and she just set the school record for points in hockey.
Goals.
No
Goals,
points.
100 goals,
Points.
65 assists.
That's a goal. That's a record.
Yep.
No, it's
And
points, like
65
assists and
assists for
goals.
total points of 165 points in her hockey career, which is a program record.
You're kidding me.
Phenomenal athlete, soccer goalie, hockey player extraordinaire, and softball catcher, I believe.
What do you
Yes,
think?
yes.
What do you think post high school is going to look like for
I
her?
don't know.
She, I'm sure, has many
You guys know what
options. Do
know
you know what
Becca's
Rebecca's doing?
next year?
I think Becca's going to Riviere to play hockey.
To play hockey.
I don't quote me on that. That's just what I heard though through the grapevine.
Just what an accomplishment. 100 goals.
She's
alone.
such an athlete too.
Yeah.
She's so driven.
Man, if we
She's our
had
soccer
her
goalie.
on the
She's
basketball
insane.
team, whew,
power forward right there.
You know, Autry being a Southern boy. I mean, we talk about football, high school football down south but
That's a
up
religion.
here, it's almost like it's high school hoop.
Yeah.
Is
Hoops and hockey.
is similar.
Yeah. You're right. Football down south, it's like
Massive.
everything shuts down on Friday nights.
Sure.
It's Friday Night Lights.
That's right.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Do we? And I ask all of you this: Do you think? Do you think some of us take it too far? Take it too seriously?
No.
sports,
Not where we
basketball.
High school hoop.
I think-
boys, girls doesn't matter.
No.
No.
I think there's so many like passionate players that want to play as much basketball as they can, and they just want to win.
And I think it's amazing to have like the encouragement of like the community, like
Absolutely.
to have people who don't even have kids playing like show up to your game or be like, hey, I saw you like won last week against so and so, like, and it's just like, wow, like these people are watching us.
Even like when you have like staff members at school, like at Spaulding, who come up to you, and teachers that are like, oh my god, I saw you in the Times Argus, or a great W last night. But like Yvonne said, like people will travel to see our games who don't even have kids on the team.
Yeah.
Like we'll travel pretty friggin' far for us, and that's like why, kind of like a reason why I want to get to the odds so bad. Because last year when we went, it was like everybody and their mother from Barrie, and it was amazing.
Yeah.
It was
And
so cool.
Remember when we had that BYSA night and
Yeah,
all
the
those
little
little
girls.
girls sitting in the stands watching you play, wearing their BYSA basketball shirts, came out on the floor for halftime. They were just eating up watching these girls play, wanting to be them someday.
That's it right there.
Yep,
That's
exactly.
it right there.
Wanting to be a Sage Yvonne Gracie someday.
That's
Absolutely.
exactly right.
And just looking at them with stars in their eyes.
Sure.
Yep.
And you know that. I mean, you guys are young, but you know that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and you can't forget that because it's so true. How are your grades?
Ooh.
Good. Good.
Kind of looks
A lot
like
of,
they.
a lot of laughing going on.
Gracie's gonna be valedictorian of her class.
I'm not gonna. I don't think I'm gonna be. I'm in the running, but I don't think it'll fall to that. Hopefully salutatorian, but yeah, I'd love to play basketball, but for me, academics come first. So I wanna.
Absolutely.
Not for me and Sage.
As it should.
Shep, you are nodding that head. Look at you go.
Yep.
You're like a
I'm hurting my neck
You're
right
like a-
now. Academics first.
yeah.
Yep. Yeah, that hurt.
Yeah.
Not all right.
Yvonne and Sage, how about you?
I'm not.
Sports come first for me.
Okay, sports definitely come first. I'm not that bad of a student.
No,
I'm
like
not that
a-
bad of a
Who said
student. It
sports
just-
come first for me?
both.
It's just online that gets me.
Don't
take
take
online
online classes then.
I know, I shouldn't have.
I mean, are you doing Sage? Are you doing all right in school?
Yeah.
Senior year. Come on now.
Come on now.
What are you? A solid
Is the
C's?
senioritis kicking in?
Yeah. I think it kicked in
Kicked in.
like 2 years ago.
I mean, how are we doing? What's the GPA now? What's going on?
Yeah, let's go down to Sarah.
I got a 3.0.
Okay.
It's better than last year.
Damn good. Better than me.
Wait,
senior
I want to
year.
go first because yours is gonna make mine look bad. I have a 3.75.
Okay, you all make me look bad now.
No, that's fine. That's fine. Mom, you okay with that?
She's passing.
All right.
Gracie, what about you?
She's
I have 4.21.
Oh my god.
Okay, you guys, I'm going to rapid fire questions to you, okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ready?
Okay.
You don't have to answer all at once. We'll start at Sage's end and just give your quick answer. A player on your team. Who comes to mind first, okay?
Okay.
Oh boy.
Throughout the season, most improved.
Ooh.
Maddie Ashford.
I'd say Sophie.
Yeah, I'd say
Yeah.
Sophie.
I'm going with
Sophie's really
Sophie.
improved.
Team clown and comedian.
Taylor.
Taylor.
oh TK.
Why is Taylor not
She
here
doesn't
tonight?
even try. She doesn't even have to try. She's just like, oh, Taylor.
It's just like beyond.
Who on the team will say just breathe?
Yvonne.
Yvonne.
Yeah, me.
Really?
Yvonne's the cool. Yvonne is cool as a cucumber. She will.
She shows
is.
no emotion.
Tuesday before we blew out Middlebury, she was like, we're going to take care of business. Yep. We know it. And Tanya said something the other day of like, she feels secure as a coach when Yvonne's like, yeah, like we're going to take care of business.
Yeah.
Yvonne's cool as,
It's
cool
true.
as a cucumber.
All right, who's the defensive wizard?
You, Shep.
Right?
Gracie
Yvonne.
and Maddie. And
Yvonne.
Did Yvonne answer?
I'd
Yeah.
say Gracie.
You say Gracie?
That's been like recently though. Like
Who
all-
has
say,
the
like,
most
most
bruises on our team?
Ooh.
Sage or Aaliyah?
Aaliyah.
Aaliyah, yeah.
Aaliyah?
Aaliyah.
Leah
Why?
really.
Why?
She gets beat up in
She
the
gets
post.
beat up in the post.
Why?
Sage, you got some good ones too there.
Yeah,
though.
she has a really good one.
Who on our team gives the most bruises to the opposing team? That was a good
Charlotte Young.
Yeah, Charlotte Young.
one. Who on our team could you see on the show Dancing with the Stars?
I don't even know what that show is.
Taylor.
TK.
Show is.
TK would be like the next TK would be like a social media influencer out of all of us.
I agree.
She would be get ready with me. Vlogs, like come with me to do a shopping haul.
Oh,
Okay,
TK.
guys.
I hope you're watching this.
That's TK.
Okay, who on the team looks around and says, "What play are we running?"
Taylor.
Oh
So Taylor, the comedian?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Honestly, me sometimes though. I don't
I
listen.
think it's everyone.
That's
I
probably not a
agree
good
that I think it's everyone.
Who is the most positive on our team, no matter the scenario, the situation on the floor?
Probably Vaughn and Gracie.
Oh, I think.
Oh my God, no.
Gracie-
Yvonne and
Gracie has-
Aaliyah.
Gracie has the most energy,
Yeah.
but I think sometimes she just gets too frustrated.
Pissed.
with
I get
herself.
pissed.
But she can have some like good words to us too.
What about Aaliyah?
Yeah.
Though
I-
Aaliyah's
Aaliyah
always
doesn't really
positive.
talk that much, but
Aaliyah doesn't show
Yeah.
negative either.
Yeah.
so
Yeah,
it's
she's not
like-
negative now. I think like I think if Aaliyah shows negative, it's like sometimes I can just hear her whisper to herself.
Yeah.
So she's just not like she just doesn't put herself out there.
Okay,
But-
last question. 1 second left in the game, down by 1. You're at the line
Yvonne.
to shoot 2
Yvonne.
foul shots. Who's at the line?
Yvonne or Sage. Sage comes in really clutch with her foul shots. Actually,
Yes.
Yvonne or Sage.
Okay.
Wow. Those are
Here's
excellent
my
questions.
question. Who's most likely to get a technical
oh
foul?
my God.
Sage.
Come on, coach. Shouldn't have that.
You haven't gotten a technical this year. Knock on wood.
Knock on wood.
Oh, gosh. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Wow. Okay.
I feel like
Wow.
you've come close.
Yeah.
When we
I
when we
wasn't
played
even playing.
at Mount Abe,
Officials
at Mount
Yeah.
Abe.
Well,
Whistle
I
a
wasn't
little
even
with her.
playing, and I almost got a technical on the bench.
Oh, yes. She was injured in street clothes, and she almost got a technical. That is very true, Sage. I blocked that one out of my memory bank.
What happened?
She got a little chirpy.
Okay.
She was yelling at the ref.
Yeah.
The refs were doing a very
Sometimes
bad
the refs
over.
are like they don't even let.
You can tell with officials, it's one more word, and
Sometimes like I get so frustrated with officials though, because like I feel like part of sports is showing your emotion, and like as long as you're doing it in a calm way, like
That's not safe.
Sage doesn't show it in as calm of a way, but like if I'm like pissed, like
Now
just
they're
like
getting comfortable.
and I like say something, I just think it's so silly when a ref tees you up, and it's like
You've
I
never been
think
teed up.
okay, no, but like I just think emotion is part of the game, and like yeah,
it's true.
Yeah.
But
When
also,
I got
everyone
teed up
knows
last
it's
year,
Sage.
when I got teed up last
you
year,
have a
I
big
did not.
bullseye on your back.
I did not deserve it.
But
I didn't even say anything to the ref, and I got teed up.
That's
Here's
not
the thing,
true.
though.
You know you're lying.
Here's the thing.
I whispered, but I didn't say it to him.
I get the passion and everything, but there's such a fine line that is crossed, and for each of these refs, that line is a little different,
Right.
right?
Yeah, it makes it challenging because not everybody's consistent.
Some have thicker skin, and
Yep.
and here's the thing: we all need to remember, coaches, players, spectators, that these refs are not getting filthy rich by doing
No,
what they're
yeah.
doing.
And to be fair, there is an official shortage this year.
Very much
And so a lot of times these refs are traveling all over the place. They're doing JV games, and then they have to do a varsity game. They're exhausted, so
Exactly.
I give a shout out to them also.
Yeah.
Very
not
well
not
said.
just on a high school level, but
Right.
everywhere.
Everywhere. Exactly.
They don't want
Yep.
to be subjected to the bullshit that the
And-
fans are giving
and
them.
ridicule at the absolute very least.
Yeah, absolutely.
And in middle school too.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
And they're just trying to keep us safe too. Like I say, like some of them are soft and stuff, but like, I mean, they're just like, at the end of the day, it's a game. It's nothing.
I get more upset with the refs that don't call stuff because they're like I feel like they're not doing their job of keeping us safe. Like
Yeah.
I
Right.
Interesting.
Like when you have people who
Also.
are like blatantly going after a player, it's and not the ball. Like that's just not basketball anymore. You're just in a boxing ring
Wow.
at that point.
Wow. What else should I be thinking of here, Shep?
What else should you be thinking of? For
We've
local
got-
sports?
Yeah. I mean, we've got this. This is the big game Saturday at
Right.
Spaulding.
And the
against-
boys' playoffs for basketball will start next week.
Okay.
Hockey as well. We talked about the girls' Spaulding program that is going in as a 1 seed. The U32 boys hockey program is playing tomorrow, and they're the 2 seed. So good sport. And Williamstown, actually, I want to give a shout out to the
Blue
Williamstown
Devils.
girls because they're playing tomorrow as well. Won their opening round. They're the 7th seed, and they're going up against the 2 seed Blue Mountain tomorrow.
I think Blue Mountains won.
No,
They're not.
West Rutland is 1.
Oh, Restaurant. Okay,
Yeah.
Restaurant. Yeah. Makes sense.
And I think Blue Mountain has beaten Williamstown twice during the regular season, but very close games.
Okay.
Very close games. So a big shout out to Coach Sweet and his team. They've had a phenomenal second half of the season over there in Williamstown. So
Coach-
a lot of playoffs going on here in this week and the next coming weeks.
Question for both of you coaches: How much longer are you going to do this?
We take it year by year.
Oh boy.
Oh, we'll be back next year.
Oh, okay. As long as you guys don't leave me high and dry.
Yeah, we won't leave you, Gracie.
Thank you.
It's fine
Shep-
for everyone else, though.
Seems like
As long as she wants me around.
I was going to say, Shep. It seems like you would be a fish out of the water if you weren't doing this.
If I wasn't. It is kind of funny because when I stepped down at Northfield, I made the call. I was ready. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna
Yeah.
go into broadcasting.
Yeah.
That was another
God, is
passion.
she good too?
And ever since I've gotten back on the sides with Tanya, there's many times I say as the year winds down, I can't cut that cord. What would I do? It's in you.
It's in
when you're coaching, it's in you.
It's who you are.
It is. And you do it for the love and passion of the game, but you do it for the kids.
Yeah.
And, we may go into a locker room and, why are we doing this, blah, blah, blah. But these young adults are leaving it all out there. Whether it's, I don't know about practices all the time, but game time, they leave it all out there. And it's life lessons along the way.
Absolutely.
Life
I don't think I've made it through a season yet without crying at some point. So
Yeah.
these girls really do touch our hearts.
Yeah.
And it is hard to imagine when the season does end. You go through that. It's a good week where you're like, what do I do?
Right.
What am I going to do? Where are their funny faces? And
Yeah.
where's my talks with Tanya? And
Yeah.
we all pour so much into it because we love it so much.
And you have to you have to make sure that these kids with developing brains are able to understand and put things into perspective. And we've said this several times tonight that this is your high school career. This is a chapter in your life.
Absolutely.
And if let's keep things in perspective that if you don't win even the damn championship, that this is not the end all be all. This is not the end of the world.
Right.
It's going to feel like it for a while.
Of course it is. Of course it is. But really, this is, like I said to Jack Wolf this morning, this is literally the beginning of
Right.
your life. And you both know that.
And what basketball, any sport, what it teaches you is so much bigger than the game itself. I mean, these girls have learned, people are talking about cutting sports and, like it should be intramural, it should be, but what they learn is so much bigger than the sport itself.
Exactly.
These girls have become a family. They lean on each other. They've learned to be compassionate. They've learned to be able to talk to each other in a respectful way, even if it's not always comfortable. They've learned adversity. I mean, they've played through COVID. They've wore masks. They haven't been able to stand next to each other. They've gone through it all, and they've learned so much more than the game of basketball.
Sports prepares you for life too.
Yeah.
Life lessons. It really does. It really does.
It's self-discipline. It's accountability. I mean, that's just the beginning.
My favorite word,
I know it is.
accountability.
I know it is.
Discipline.
Discipline. Discipline. It's my other one.
Self-discipline, perseverance.
Yeah.
Perseverance.
And understanding defeat. What is that? Oh, that quote that the best and most effective things that you can learn in your life are those things that you have learned from failure more than anything else.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's so true.
Oh,
So
absolutely.
It's so true.
It is. It is so true.
And these kids are always learning on the hardwood
absolutely.
that life is not fair.
It's not fair, and
Constantly.
it's not easy.
Constantly.
It's hard.
It's hard.
And we
Is
have
the
to
word.
do better at hard things.
Just like Carol
we ha-
Lawson said.
Yep.
And say it, Gracie. What did she say?
She said that it never gets easy, but the hard gets easier.
Drop the mic.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Wonderful.
Right there. Listen, I'll tell you girls.
Wonderful.
I'll tell you girls right here and right now, straight up, that these two coaches, and your families, that, and maybe you already know this, and maybe I don't know, maybe you don't, I don't know, but really, truly. Like we've just echo what we've been saying here. Surprisingly, the biggest thing that they give a damn about is you more than that game, and more than a title, and more than numbers. They care about you guys. They care more about that you're going to get through your high school career, basketball or no basketball. Frankly, that you get through high school more than anything else.
Absolutely.
Alive.
Right. Yep.
Healthy.
Alive, happy,
Healthy, yep.
and healthy. And that is way more of a priority to these two coaches right here than anything that you guys could ever do on the hardwood. True?
Amen.
100%.
Yep.
Yeah.
And you said it perfectly, JD. It's a chapter. It's a chapter.
It's a chapter.
You
And-
guys have a novel to write,
And we're
and
just
this is a chapter.
glad and lucky that we could be
Lucky.
part of their chapter.
Yeah.
They don't realize how much we do miss them when they walk out that door. They really don't realize it.
It's
They
incredible.
are our kids. They're
Yeah,
our
of
kids,
course
and
they
always
are.
will be.
course
Always
they-
will be.
Of course they are.
Yep.
Saturday, 2 p.m., Spaulding High School against Mount Abe. First 30 Spaulding High School students in the door get in free. We will see you there.
Awesome.
Excellent. Thanks, JD.
It's going to be a great game. And like I said, girls, win, lose, draw, you guys are kicking ass regardless of how the day ends on Saturday.
Well said.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well
Thank you.
said.
Thanks for coming in here.
Thank you.
Thank
We're going
you.
to do it again, too.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right?
Absolutely.
All right. Thanks, ladies.
Thank you.
Thank you, JD.